Hi friends, my name is MVR. Today we are going to discuss about web service introduction here. So before going to discuss about web service introduction, first let me tell something about the web services here. Something means what is the prerequisite to learn web services, how many hours we required here. So now to learn web services we required core Java, and we required how to develop Java web application, how to develop Java web application here, and how to deploy Java web application here, how to deploy Java web application here, web application onto server here, onto server. Fine. So if we know these three things, how to develop core Java, how to develop web application, how to deploy Java web application onto the server, then we can develop the web services here. We can easily learn the web services here. So now here coming to the duration, actually we required 60 hours of time. 60 hours of time to learn web services here. So now here we have two types of web services here. One is SOAP based web services and the next one is the RESTful web services here. Next one is the RESTful web services here. So to learn SOAP based web services we need to learn JAX RPC API, and JAX WS API here. JAX WS API. To learn RESTful web services, the RESTful web services, we need JAX RS here. We need to learn JAX RS here. So now here, before discussing about this 60 hours of session, first let me tell some points about the web service introduction here. In web service introduction, we will learn requirement of the web services. Why we need to learn web services? What is the purpose of the web services here? So assuming here I have one ICICI Bank application here, ICICI. I can say that ICICI ATM application is there. ATM application is there. And ATM application, maybe it is web application here. It's running on one server here. It's running on one server here. So here ATM application is interactive with the ICICI bank database here. So here in this database we have ICICI Bank customers here. We have ICICI Bank customers here. ICICI Bank customer details we have in this ICICI Bank database here. So now here this application is interactive with this database here, so that whenever ICICI Bank customer wants to withdraw the money, he will go to the nearest ICICI Bank ATM and he will insert the card. Based on the card number, it will pull the details from this database here, and it will verify whether this customer is the valid customer or not, whether he is having sufficient balance or not. If he is having sufficient balance, then it will provide the money to this ICICI Bank customer here. So assuming here I have another application is there. Let us say this is SBI ATM application here. This is SBI ATM application here. This application is interactive with the SBI database. This SBI database contains the all SBI customer details here, customer account number, balance, addresses, and everything here. So now here, assuming this application is interactive with this database here, and this application is running on one server. So assuming here one SBI customer is there, he wants to withdraw the money here. So what he will do, he will go to the nearest SBI ATM and he will insert the card. So based on this card details, application will get that information from this SBI database here, and then this application will pull that customer information based on the card number here, and then based on this details, customer details, it will verify whether he is having sufficient balance or not, whether he is valid customer or not. So based on that, it will provide the money to this customer here, SBI customer here. So now the requirement is, now ICICI Bank customer wants to withdraw the money from this SBI ATM here. But here ICICI Bank customer details are available in this ICICI Bank database here. But still he wants to withdraw the money from this SBI ATM application here. So here SBI ATM application will interact with only the SBI database here, which contains SBI customer details here. So definitely this ICICI Bank customer details will not available in this database here. Then how this application will process this data here, client request here. So now he will go to this ATM center, he will insert the card here, and the SBI application realize that it's not belongs to the SBI card here, so that it will provide the error message saying that you are invalid customer something here. So meaning what? Here ICICI Bank customer can withdraw the money from only ICICI Bank ATMs here, because this ICICI ATM application interact with this ICICI Bank database here. So now here, if ICICI Bank provides the facility to the customer, can withdraw the money from only ICICI Bank, meaning what? They are not providing more services to the customer here. So now ICICI Bank wants to provide more services to the ICICI Bank customer, saying that you can withdraw the money from ICICI Bank ATM as well as the other ATMs also here. So then how this ATM application is interactive with this ICICI Bank ATM application here. So now here SBI Bank ATM application will never directly interact with this ICICI Bank database here, because some security reason here. Because some security reasons, ICICI Bank will never direct provide access to their database here. So instead of that, what they will do now? Now this SBI application will interact with this ICICI Bank ATM application here. ICICI ATM application, again internally it will interact with this ICICI Bank database here. So assuming here, now this ICICI Bank customer is going to this SBI ATM application, ATM center, he is inserting the card here. This application realized that yes, this customer belongs to the ICICI customer here, so that this SBI ATM application will send that card details, to this ICICI Bank ATM application here. So this ICICI ATM application, based on this card number, it will pull the customer details here. Now that customer details will send to this SBI ATM here. So this ICICI Bank ATM application is sending some customer details to this SBI ATM application. So now here it is sending some customer details, it is sending here. Now based on this customer details, means it will verify whether he is having sufficient balance or not here. If he is having sufficient balance, then SBI Bank ATM will provide money to this ICICI Bank customer here. So again that updated balance will be updated into this again. So meaning what? So here it will send the updated balance, it will send to this ICICI Bank application here. So you can observe here is, this is a different application here, this is different application. Now here still they are sharing some information here. They'll start sharing this information here. If they are not sharing the information, maybe ICICI Bank customer cannot withdraw the money from the SBI ATM. Maybe SBI customer cannot withdraw the money from this ICICI ATM application here. But still we can able to withdraw the money from, one customer can withdraw the money from any ATMs here. The reason is they can the internal, the applications are sharing some information here. How these applications are sharing the information here, we will use the web services here. We will use the web services here. Just imagine here, if we don't have the web services, so definitely these two applications cannot share the information here. If they are not sharing the information, ICICI Bank customer can withdraw the money from only ICICI ATMs, and SBI customers can withdraw the money from only SBI ATM applications here. So now here, so that banks will never provide more services to their customer here. So now here, this is the requirement. We will use the web services here. In the next video, we will discuss how these two applications will share information between these two applications. In the next video, I will take one application which is developed by using Java language, and the another application I will take some C++ application here. So how these two applications will share information between these two applications, we will discuss. That is called as a web service architecture here. In the next video, we will discuss about the web service architecture, so that we can understand what internally happened to share the information between these two applications here.